As we navigate our intricate, interconnected modern world, the relevance of sincerity remains undiminished, perhaps even more vital as the currency of trust is more valuable than ever. Franklin's definition of sincerity: use no hurtful deceit, think innocently and justly, and if you speak, speak accordingly, paints a clear picture of the indispensability of truthfulness in thought and speech. His life, a testament to this principle, is filled with stories that illuminate the essence of sincerity. When Franklin took the leap to set up his own printing house in Philadelphia, Andrew Bradford, a prominent printer at the time, viewed him as a competitor. Despite the evident rivalry, Franklin adopted an unconventional approach. Instead of concealing his plans, he engaged in an open dialogue with Bradford about his intentions to launch his own business. The impact of this candid conversation surpassed all expectations. Far from escalating the competition, it nurtured a sense of mutual respect. Bradford, recognizing Franklin's sincerity, started referring surplus work to him. What could have been a fierce rivalry morphed into a mentorship of sorts, and even a collaboration, all thanks to Franklin's unflinching honesty. This tale reveals the transformative potential of sincerity, its ability to forge deep-seated trust, foster respect, and open doors that might have otherwise remained locked. The value of sincerity, as demonstrated by Franklin, is as potent today as it was in the 18th century.
Dear esteemed citizens of 2023, as I traverse the corridors of time to connect with you, I, Benjamin Franklin, am inspired by the spirit of sincerity that has guided my life. Through this letter, I seek to highlight the significance of this virtue in your era. My definition of sincerity: use no hurtful deceit, think innocently and justly, and if you speak, speak accordingly, is not a mere guideline for behavior. It serves as a lighthouse that guides our moral compass in every endeavor, personal or professional. Looking back at my era, I can affirm how sincerity played a pivotal role in my endeavors. It was sincerity that facilitated the establishment of our public library, enabled productive diplomacy, and guided the drafting of our cherished Constitution. It was the catalyst that built bridges of trust and collaboration. Without it, I fear many of our shared achievements would not have come to fruition. Your era, characterized by technological leaps I could have only dreamt of, faces unique challenges and opportunities. The digital platforms that connect you to millions globally provide a broad avenue for communication, and with it comes great responsibility, a responsibility to communicate with authenticity, respect, and most importantly, sincerity. The deluge of information available can be daunting and may prompt one to hide behind a digital facade. Yet it is precisely in these times that sincerity becomes paramount. It forms the bedrock of trust in personal relationships, professional transactions, public discourse, and self-reflection. Sincerity fuels understanding and incites action. As your world continues to evolve, remember the crucial role of sincerity in your spoken words, typed messages, and shared images. They should all mirror the honesty of your thoughts, the fairness of your beliefs, and the innocence of your intentions. This, my dear friends of the future, is the essence of sincerity, as I understood it, and as I hope you will continue to uphold. Sincerity forms the foundation of meaningful communication and relationships. It emboldens us to stand by our convictions, express ourselves fearlessly, and listen with an open mind. It is a vital component of our human nature and threads us together in the societal fabric. Remember then the significance of sincerity. Let it be the guiding star for your thoughts, words, and actions. No matter the era, it is a compass that always points towards the right path. Yours, in sincere affection and respect, Benjamin Franklin.
In reflecting on Benjamin Franklin's characterization of sincerity, we encounter a virtue that extends far beyond mere honesty. Franklin perceives sincerity as the act of thinking innocently and justly, and having one's speech reflect those thoughts. This concept implies more than merely abstaining from lies. It necessitates that our words and actions are guided by intentions that are pure, considerate, and free from damaging deceit. The landscape of Franklin's era was fraught with insincerity, riddled with political doublespeak, unethical business practices, and societal pretenses. He understood the deleterious effects such practices could have on relationships and communities, leading him to uphold sincerity as a fundamental virtue. Fast forward to today, the value of sincerity remains undiminished. Amidst an information overload and the escalating trend of fake news, sincerity serves as an anchor of trust and authenticity. The unprecedented global connectivity brought about by technological achievements necessitates sincerity to facilitate meaningful and productive interactions. However, maintaining sincerity is not without its trials. The fear of conflict, the desire to fit in, and the pursuit of self-interest can often sway us from the path of sincerity. Yet, as we will discover in the subsequent section, the rewards of cultivating this virtue significantly outweigh these challenges. Despite being often overlooked, sincerity serves as a cornerstone for both personal growth and the establishment of harmonious social bonds. The charm of this virtue resides in its dual impact. It not only enhances our personal integrity, but also significantly contributes to the health and harmony of our relationships and communities. On an individual level, the practice of sincerity cultivates a profound sense of self-acceptance and authenticity. When we ensure alignment between our thoughts, words, and actions, we initiate a process of inner unification that eradicates the cognitive dissonance resulting from deceit. This self-coherence manifests in improved mental well-being and bolsters self-confidence, allowing us to present ourselves to the world without the need for pretense or facades. Socially, sincerity serves as the bedrock of trust, a fundamental ingredient for strong, healthy relationships. From the intimacy of personal friendships to the dynamics of our workplace or broader societal interactions, sincerity opens the gateway to candid and honest communication. This in turn fosters mutual respect and understanding, allowing relationships to thrive and communities to unite. Sincerity holds a pivotal role in leadership. Consider the case of Franklin himself, a natural leader who commanded respect through his sincere and authentic conduct. Leaders who embody sincerity cultivate an atmosphere of transparency and fairness, inspiring respect and fostering collaboration within their teams. Franklin's sincere dealings won him not only the trust of his peers, but also allowed him to wield considerable influence in his various roles, including that as a diplomat during the formative years of our nation. Through his own example, Franklin demonstrated that sincerity is not a passive trait, but an active practice of thoughtfulness, respect, and authenticity. This isn't merely a relic of the past, but a timeless wisdom, applicable and necessary in our modern world. To truly assimilate the virtue of sincerity into your life, it's crucial to take the theoretical knowledge and convert it into practical action. On your virtues chart, track your practice of sincerity each day this week. Ask your daily questions of, what good shall I do this day in the mornings, and what good have I done today in the evenings? Note in your journal how the practice feels. Reflect on any challenges. Here are a few tasks that we encourage you to undertake. Initiate a habit of keeping a daily journal, noting instances where you either demonstrated sincerity or witnessed it in others. Detail what transpired, how it made you feel, and how it affected your interactions. This practice will help illuminate the everyday presence and impact of sincerity. Furthermore, use this journal to observe and analyze situations where you found it challenging to be sincere. Dissect these moments. Why was sincerity difficult? This introspection will help you identify any barriers inhibiting sincere communication and enable you to address them consciously. In the coming week, consciously select a situation where you will practice authentic communication. This could be during a work meeting, a heart-to-heart with a family member, or even a casual chat at a social event. Reflect on your experience afterward. How did it feel during the conversation? Did sincerity make a difference to the quality of the conversation? If yes, in what way? This exercise will enable you to experience firsthand the power of sincerity in fostering meaningful communication. Set yourself a practical goal for incorporating sincerity into your daily life. This might be committing to listening more actively, communicating more honestly, or practicing presence during your interactions. Consider potential challenges that might obstruct this goal and brainstorm strategies to navigate them. Remember, the objective is not to attain flawless sincerity, but to make a continual effort towards personal growth. The act of performing these exercises will not only make you more sincere, but also foster personal growth and enrich your relationships. You will find that, like Franklin, sincerity can be a key to a fulfilling and meaningful life, leaving an indelible mark on the tapestry of your interactions with the world.